Hello everyone, welcome back. Dancer here, and today we are jumping back into Gonia Ground Zoo. We are going to be decorating today, and then next episode will be the last episode, if all goes well while recording. And that is we're gonna just make sure all the animals are happy, and we are gonna get our conservation rating up, so probably playing in fast forward mode, release some animals into the wild, and yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. I know it's wrapping up. I have had so much fun playing it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. But you know what? We're gonna save all that goodbye stuff for later because we still have some decorating to do. Oh, they can see the kangaroos from here. It's a really bad view, but they can. How many guests do we have? 875? Going down a little bit, but not much. That is all good. How are the viewing doing over here? Actually, not much for viewers. But we have people buying balloons. That's awesome. But okay, awesome. We are going to hop into a time lapse. We're going to record, maybe add some staff buildings and some staff work zones and some other things like that. Okay. Yeah, let's actually, before we jump into it, I see we have Ron still visiting. Cute. Okay, we missed most of that animation, but saw some of it, right? So yeah, I'm gonna work on getting some of these up during the time lapse. Like yesterday, we might be playing in pause mode, but it might also not be paused, so stay tuned. Set? Oh, well, that might help if we set that. And this one over here is not set. Let's set these. Let's just do bee population decline. For the lovely plants. We have a balloon. Can we click on it to pop it? We did it! First try. Okay. It's time-lapse time. Okay, guys. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I did do this time-lapse on a live stream. I thought, why not end off the last time-lapse of the series doing a live stream. If any of you guys were there, you did some spoilers because not all of these videos have gone out yet. But yeah, I thought it was a super fun live stream. Got to hang out with some of you, and yeah, it was a good time. So you will see me do a quick tour in a second. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that's why we did a little tour. But yeah, it's also a nice refresher for you guys in a time-lapse form. Next episode will be a full tour as the last episode. I hope you guys are okay with that. And yeah, we got a lot done today. I don't think I cut any of the time-lapse from this episode. Maybe I did a little bit, but I don't think anything important was done during that. So yeah, we did have some diseased animals during the time lapse. So we did take care of that. And I guess I didn't even well, thank you, air conditioner, for going on right as I hit record. But no, I don't remember seeing any more information about the disease. So I think it is taken care of. I should go back and check. But yeah, so what we do mainly in this episode or time lapse is we decorate this area over on this side of the crocodiles, and then over on the other side, mirroring this. And we created some staff work zones. So yeah, that is exciting. So I feel like our vendors are taken much better care of now. I believe we have 6 shops in each or of these side vendors, and I think there is um, I want to say 8 or 9 vendors. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is enough so that they can rotate breaks and be fine like that. So yeah, I wanted to kind of mirror what we did with the dingo habitat, or in the dingo habitat with their little shelter areas, which is getting the new planks and these rusted pieces. I think they go together really well. So yeah, we're just kind of building a little shop building for that or out of them. And this seemed to be a struggle a lot more than I anticipated it would be. Um, Partly because I wasn't planning like I should have been. But it's okay. I think it all works out and it looks really good in the end. So yeah, I don't know what to say now. Um, yeah, I do really like this, the whole look of this building once it is complete, and you guys will get to see it as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I really did. And after we finish the other zoo, the tiny zoo that we have going on, Okogar Zoo, right up in the corner, if you guys want to watch that, we will be doing a jungle themed zoo. So there's a little bit more of a tidbit of that zoo. I think I mentioned what animals we're going to be doing in it, but here is the type of biome that we'll be in. It's going to be temperate jungle. I hope you guys are getting excited for that. That will actually be out soon. I would say within a week or two. I'm just trying to finish up the other um, Okogar Zoo, and once that is complete, we will get the other zoo going. And I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Paulsley for that zoo. And I'm wondering if we should do shorter episodes, like 20-minute to half an hour episodes, um, every day, and it be kind of like we started out Okogarzu, where it is the time lapse, and then we do like a time lapse episode, and then we do a management episode. Let me know your thoughts, and then once we get more money throughout, because I know we won't start with very much money. That's just kind of how franchise works. So I'm thinking if we can get that, um, if we do that mentality for the first couple episodes, just so because we won't be able to be paused for the whole episodes. I just don't think that's very realistic, because we won't have that much money. We can try to be, but we will need to be playing as well, and managing. So I think if we do it that way, that will be the best. But let me know your thoughts on that, um, because I'm open and willing to try different things as long as you guys are happy with it. So yeah, here is the finished area or building, and I'm really happy with it. There's not much for plants or in it, but I think it looks really good. I should have maybe recolored one of those top signs, but we didn't. I wish that the Australia pack came with some others, because then I would have put a different one in the middle. But overall, I think it is pretty good, and I think it matches the overall aesthetic of the zoo, which I'm pretty happy about. That lighter wood and the darker rust. And yeah, here we had a kangaroo being born, so we had to cut over to that. And then I thought it might be a good idea to get a tiny ride in. I know this is a really small zoo, but it is kind of wide, So I decided we are gonna get the monorail in, and it's I think it's okay. It doesn't always have traffic, but for the most part, it works, and it gives guests another area to go and look at without having to walk, and it kind of completes their loop for them. If you didn't know, guests in Planet or no, what game is this? Planet Zoo. Sorry, guests in Planet Zoo prefer to walk in a loop. So that is kind of why I try to plan my zoos in a loop, but that doesn't always happen, unfortunately. But I think it's good. Our next zoo will not be in a loop. There's another little hint, and yeah. So for whatever reason, the baby kangaroo was again able to escape. I think when they did the update, they might have done an update before this episode, but I think they fixed some of that. So they were able to jump higher than normal. Oh, sorry, yawn. Okay. No, okay, there we go. That's done now. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think they were able to jump higher. And yeah, so here we are adding the paths to the monorail. Just something short and simple. Um, I wasn't sold on the other monorail station at first, but then I decided I kind of liked it, so we keep it in. It does give a better viewing area for the kangaroo, because there wasn't like a spectacular one, I didn't feel. So this just does give that extra little area for them to view in. So this is about it for the recorded live stream portion of this time lapse. Um, I just it was about 2 hours, and I was just kind of sore, tired, needed a little refresh. So I did hop off stream. I was gonna just end the time lapse there, but then I thought, no, Dancer, we have to finish the zoo, and make it the best that we can. And so we are adding some greenery around. And I'm really happy with how this whole zoo turns out in terms of the greenery and the trees and bushes and just the whole layout of the zoo. I'm really happy with it. It's not bad for having a super flat desert zoo, because I feel like this is kind of how it would be. A lot of it would be man made for the water, and for the plants, it would have to be very manicured, very just a lot of upkeep and irrigation system, in which is what our zoo is able to provide. And that's kind of why there isn't a lot of greenery outside. Like if we look in the background of the map, you won't see a lot of greenery, and that's because it's too far away for us to maintain, especially when we aren't using it. So that is kind of the thoughts there. So here we are just kind of copying and pasting a lot of this greenery over. Like I said, I was kind of done with recording at this point. It had been such a long time. And I think live streaming really took a lot out of me, because normally I would have been able to do a lot more, do a lot more detailed. But I think just talking constantly for 2 hours, it really does do a number on you. So here I was trying to get this speaker, and I kept clicking on the monorail. I ended up having to clip through the ground, click on it. And if you don't know how to clip through the ground, it is a camera settings. For the longest time, I was looking in the game settings, but no, it is a camera settings. I can do a little tutorial on that if you guys want. Let me know, and I will do that. As you see, or as you saw, that I am starting to try to do some more tutorials as well in the game, because I feel like the tutorials that are out there are kind of outdated. Let me know your thoughts. But yeah, I think it's kind of fun to see some new tutorials out there every once in a while. So yeah, let me know. Here we're just finishing up doing some more education around the place, and then that is about it for the time lapse. You can see our zoo is at a about almost 3.5 star zoo, which is really good for this tiny zoo. And yeah, hopefully we're able to get that up to a 4 star zoo. And yeah, I don't know that we will be revisiting this. If you want a revisit in the future, let me know. I might play this zoo off camera if the right franchise mode challenge comes along. And yeah, just to kind of hang out in the zoo and fix some things around. I know updates do sometimes break zoos, so we might come back and fix it. But yeah, that's about it for the time lapse. Thanks for hanging out. Let's jump back into the real time. Okay, everyone, we are back. Um, I think I am happy with this. I love the palm trees over top, just everywhere palm trees. Love that. And I think I'm actually really happy with how much this is decorated. You can see I just started copying and pasting down plants. We should actually do that for over here. Actually, before we get too far, koala, I want to see if there are any more. What? We have all of the enrichment items? Because that's not very many. Because we have it fully researched now, right? Yeah, we should. Get research. Yeah, we're just doing advanced research now. Well that's unfortunate. Because I thought there was more. Well, I guess is what it is. Um, I suppose there's just like a bunch of climbing frames, but there's only 4 enrichment items. Well, we're gonna get that in, and then we're gonna start copying and pasting little areas. The I don't want the tree. We're gonna copy these and bring these over here. So grab these, grab that, grab this, bring these over here. Oh geez, a lot of that's floating. Quickly move these. They're not floating. I think that's good. And then I think we just need to grab like a couple more, and then that is good enough for me. Yep, that. Grab these. Bring these over. I mean, the koalas don't really hang out over here. So, that's fine. Yeah, just to give them some more coverage over here. I think that is good. Good enough, at least. Yeah, and I think if you see our money is actually up. Let's unpause. We did add this ride in, just to try to get some more traffic over here and over there. I think it's doing its job. It's doing pretty good. Um, yeah, not many people are on it, but I think it's fine. Let's we go to where is it? Oh, cool. You are at station scenery 100%. Perfect. That is what we like to see. Financial. Okay, I have to click on ride. Ride. Here we go. Finance. Yeah, we're barely making money. I mean, it's not costing us money. So I think it is good. I'm not sure if I like how many people sit here, but it's okay. I mean, it's another viewpoint for the king. Fun. Look at all of our kangaroos. I love them so much. Kangaroos are, I think they're my new favorite animal. You'll probably hear me say that a lot in other series, but I really do think so. We just said hello to the maximum amount of people today. And I think let's look at our exhibit animals and what we have in storage. And I think we're going to be able to sell all of these guys. And then our animal trading, our animal storage. I don't have any storage. What? What? I thought we did. Oh well. Oh, so beautiful. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap up this episode. We did quite a bit of work today. Got a lot done. We added a whole new ride in. I'm I'm okay with leaving it open like this. Also, why aren't you moving? I think there's like a minimum wait time, which I don't want. Ride operation. Let's go into the station. Load rules. Do not block. Turn off the minimum. It's not gonna allow people on now. Okay, so let's do a minimum of 10 seconds. Let's see if that will allow people on. Nope, that's not long enough. 20 seconds. No. Maybe we turn off do not block. Wait for any load. Okay, I think that's it. So we leave max on for 60 seconds. We'll have minimum. Wait. What? Well, that's confusing. Okay. Just trying to get this right, and it is. So we want we don't want do not block station. We do want a minimum of 20 seconds and a maximum of 60. Okay, let's do that for the other station. I wish it just like knew it automatically. 20 and 60 and that off. Okay, that should be good. And yeah, I'm okay with leaving this open. I feel like if we were to add to it, it would trap heat in. And since we're in the desert, we definitely don't want that. We did have a couple of baby crocodiles. We are now up to, I think, 6 crocodiles in here. Oh, these things are so scary. Can you imagine? That is so scary. But yeah, we have... Huge. You're the male, though. You're the biggest. And yeah, you're only 58% size. That'd be crazy if we got up to 100. Yeah, I think next episode is just going to be kind of looking at our animals, really enjoying them, doing a tour. We'll start out with a tour. And I don't think there will be a time lapse because, I mean, all there really is left to do would be decorating those buildings, but I can't be bothered. So yeah, I'm gonna call this series ended. Next is just gonna be the tour and just enjoying them. Oh, cute. The doggy battle. It's so cute. All of our animals are hungry. Good. Can we look at that before we end? Hunger. Okay, so it says it's not. None of them are hungry. That's good. We can up all of them to grade 3 food. Yeah, I think actually I want to click on that. I want to click on that and then go to overall. Conservation rating is at 1.5. We could definitely get that up. Yeah, let's actually try to get that up. We can add these conservation boards all over the place. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we will probably wrap up this episode. Then, okay, we have one there. We can probably add one here. Add one here. I really want these kind of like everywhere. Oh, I guess if we put that there, people put it here. We want there. One here. We'll come back and assign them all, don't worry. Add some more in here. I mean, hey, we're a zoo. We can educate people if we want to. And in this case, we want to. That's a lot of education. Good with too much over here. I'm going to add one here. Don't really have any out here. Add one right here. Then we can also add one right here. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Now let's assign them. We're gonna just kind of go down the list that everything gets hit. We want deforestation all over in a desert. Doesn't really make sense, but you know, it's still climate change there because we missed this one. This one will be deforestation. No, go to land sparing. Let's do a population fragmentation. Do a couple down here. Have the ozone. Traditional medicine. Want. Oh, you don't have power? Believe it. I can't be bothered to add another power source just for that. Let's go medicine. And then anything for our conservation? Probably not. I guess the only way to really get that up is to start sending some animals to the wild. Which we will probably come back and do. But for now, I think this is goodbye to this zoo. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this series. Don't forget, there's one more episode coming out tomorrow about the tour. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.